Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Hello. Glad you can make it onto the stream. We are going to be reacting today to the Nintendo Direct. I'm going to go ahead and move a few things around. There you go. Awesome. What's up, friending? Glad you could be on the stream. Hello. Big Back. Glad you're first. Got that first redeem. And Darian, King Darius, welcome. Glad you made it to a seven day stream streak. That's awesome. 7 stream streak. Fernie, I gotta give you something for like having a 50 stream streak. Like that's pretty solid. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty solid. If I could give points. Can I give points? I can't. Yep, sorry. Otherwise I'd be like, here. Have these many points, because that doesn't even I have no idea. Like 50 stream streak. I appreciate you, Fernie. Well, everyone, welcome back to the stream. Before we jump into today's Nintendo Direct, I did want to say that I wanted to talk about what Nintendo means to me personally. I grew up as a Nintendo kid. I grew up playing Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. And some of my earliest gaming memories came from sitting in front of a Nintendo 64, spending hours just exploring the worlds that felt absolutely massive at the time. You think about Super Mario 64, the game that I would spend just the time attack mode just to explore, to drive around the different areas. It was pretty awesome to me. At the time, it felt very high tech. Collecting the stars in Super Mario 64. It was pretty amazing. Getting lost in adventures in like a Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, or Majora's Mask. Places that felt massive in my mind. Definitely sparked my imagination. And so Nintendo was a huge part of my childhood. And so it wasn't honestly just about the games though. Nintendo helped shape my love for gaming as a whole. The reason why I want to stream is to share the love that I have for gaming. There were experiences that I had playing Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Tooie, that brought my friends together, that created family memories. I remember one of my very first memories of playing the Nintendo 64 is literally my mom holding the Nintendo 64 controller. And if you know what it looks like, it has three handles. And so you're supposed to hold the middle and the right. So she's holding it and she's trying to drive. I think it was Peach. She chose Peach. And she's trying to drive it like we would drive with the Wii. Like how it's the motion control. She was. I always say that she was playing it as if she was. It was already advanced. It already had motion control. But she would be driving it like this, and that was one of my core memories. Just like remembering that moment. And so the Nintendo 64 era definitely holds a very special place in my heart because it represented a time when gaming felt very exciting. It was a time where gaming felt very full of wonder, full of like, wow, what's going to happen next? It was a very pure time where it was just, let's go on an adventure and don't worry about taxes. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about school at the time, so it was a great time. And so every time a Nintendo Direct comes around, there's still a part of me that feels like that kid sitting in front of the TV wondering what's coming next, what boss is going to pop out, what is the next part of the story. And so no matter how many platforms I play on now, whether it's PC, whether it's PS5, Nintendo will always be a part of my gaming DNA. And so with that being said, I just want to leave just one more memory that I had. But I remember going to Blockbuster. I don't know if any of you remember what a Blockbuster is. But Blockbuster, they wouldn't just rent. You wouldn't be just allowed to rent movies or shows or whatever. You would also be allowed to rent games. So you could rent a Nintendo 64 game. It was pretty insane. You could rent the Nintendo 64 games. And so I remember going to Blockbuster with my mom, and she would let me borrow a game. And one of the games that I remember to this day, and I haven't beaten it because I always had to return it. It was like a 2-day thing, but I would play it was like a Toy Story game. It was like you were the main character was Buzz Lightyear, and it was like the coolest thing because you were in this world that was so huge, but yet you were such a small character, and there's so much to explore. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah, I did date myself there. I am pretty old if I had to go to Blockbuster, but it was pretty amazing. So there's that portion of my life that I just absolutely love. Darius, thank you for hopping on stream just for a moment. I know you have to go, but God bless. Hope you have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, Blockbuster was pretty cool because you could just go in and be like, oh, I want to borrow this. I want to rent this game, or I want to rent that video. And that's really cool that your parents just rented a Nintendo 64. Like that's mind blowing. And so with that being said, Nintendo came out with a direct today, this morning, and we've got announcements to break down. We've got games to react to, and hopefully some things that have us all excited for what's coming next in the Nintendo era, or Nintendo realm, I guess you could say. So let me know in chat what your favorite reveal was, if you did watch it already. If you didn't, just let me know at the end when we take a look at this, and let's get right into it. Now, with that being said, let me close a few things here. Let me move my Twitch window over to this side. Okay, and then we're going to go over to this button. There you go. All right. So, I'm going to move me and chat. Wait, hold on. Can I duplicate this real quick? Duplicate. Facecam 2. Big Back, thank you for the lurk. And then I am going to move me to the other side and chat as well. Where's chat? This one? Yeah, this one. There you go. Okay. Wait. I'll put it down there. Oh, it's a little hard to see though. I don't know where to put you guys. I'll put you right here for right now. We'll take a look at the chat later on. There. Okay. We'll save that for right now. Oh man, it's a little hard to see. Okay. So right here what we have is the entirety of the Nintendo Direct. We have the Nintendo Direct and Nintendo Treehouse Live June 2026, which I don't really know what the Treehouse is. Does anyone know? Anybody else who follows Nintendo? I haven't taken a look at that. But what I do know is off to the side here, we have the different trailers for the game. So like Rhythm, Heaven, Groove, I see here on Onimusha, Way of the Sword. I haven't seen all of these. In fact, I haven't seen any of these. The only thing that I've seen are the thumbnails. And I've gotten to the Star Fox portion, Kingdom Hearts, all of that. So let's talk about that. Let's take a look at Rhythm, Heaven, Groove first. Go from there. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that obviously it's a rhythm game. I don't know if you guys got that, but that feels like a rhythm game. And then it's giving Patapon. I don't know if you've ever played Patapon on the PSP. Fantastic game. It's a little bit more of a combat mechanic. There's more combat mechanics there. This one seems like just push the button at the right rhythm time, and then you're set.
Rhythm, Heaven, Groove.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too into rhythm games, but when I do play rhythm games, I definitely give my 110%. So this seems like a game that would be really, really fun to play on the go. I don't know about streaming, but maybe just like something to just vibe to when you're like on the subway, on the SkyTrain, or just hanging out and you're like, oh, you know what, I want to play a game. Rhythm, Heaven, Groove seems to be that kind of game. Yeah, especially in New York. I remember in New York when I was traveling with my cousin, moving around the city. When we would take the SkyTrain, we would play like some Super Mario Kart. We would play some Mario Kart. I was gonna say Super Mario 64, but no, that's not on the Switch. We would play some Mario Kart on the Switch, and just have a good time. We'd also play Splatoon. So yeah, that was a cool memory. This seems like that kind of game where you would play on the go. Parappa the Rapper vibes. I definitely feel that too. Yeah, this because of all the rhythm, Parappa the Rapper. Definitely like that one. That one's pretty cool. We're gonna move on. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on each one. Just the ones that I really want to get into, or the ones that really interest me. Or if you want me to react to a specific one, just let me know. Let me know in the chat, and then we'll take a look at it. Let's take a look at Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
Master the way of the sword.
Can I say that first of all, there's like a lot of games that are coming out that are like samurai or during that era. It's giving that feel. Like obviously we have this Dragon's Dogma feels like it would also be something related to the blade as samurai or something along those lines. And then obviously we had Ghost of Yote, we had Ghost of Tsushima, games like that. So I feel like, it feels like it's not necessarily overdone, but it feels like it's becoming popular to make, I guess you could say. So Master the Way of the Sword. I don't think I've ever heard of this game. I don't know if it's a brand new game, if it's a brand new IP. But it looks interesting, like a Where Winds Meet kind of vibe. So let's check it out.
Let's see your best then, eh?
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Swordplay action
Okay,
series,
so brand new.
is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect.
Okay, so first of all, it's a brand new game. So it doesn't have any connections to like Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yote, and anything like that. Nothing related to that. Just brand new IP. Definitely looks really good. Fernie did say amazing graphics for the Switch too. I definitely have to agree. Again, it feels like a console Where Winds Meet, I guess you could say, right now. I might be wrong in that, but it feels condensed. So
And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path.
okay.
Oni armaments are also at your disposal to
Oni
turn the tides
armaments.
of battle.
So you get more than just a samurai sword. You get powered up samurai swords, I guess. Ooh.
You can even use Joy-Con 2
Oh.
motion controls to intuitively slay Genma.
Can you imagine someone playing this game? Can you imagine someone playing this game and being like, no, dude, this would be pretty insane. This would be pretty fun to like. You would get, I think you would get a workout out of this, playing this game, playing Way of the Sword. Just, I think that'd be pretty fun. I think I'd get strong doing that, and then you do the, so work on your sword
As fates
movements.
intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th.
September 25th. That's coming up soon. So that's pretty cool for the second game announced. Not bad. Okay. So what I'll probably do is if there's anything like that, like you just saw, anything like with those kind of themes, I'll probably just skip over it if it's like that. If it's something like Onimusha where it was
Master the Way of the Sword.
mature, but why was it?
Let's see your best then, eh?
Onimusha.
Yeah, if it's something that has those themes, then I'll just skip it. Okay, so this one's Violence, Blood, and Gore. Stellar Blade. Post-apocalyptic, I'm assuming. It's giving what's that girl's name from Super Smash Bros. I only know her from Super Smash Bros. She like stops time sometimes and then her smash attacks include like limbs coming out of portals. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I forgot what her name was. It's giving that. I'm gonna skip this one. Orbitals. Let's take a look at this one. Bayonetta. Yes, Bayonetta. That was who Stellar Blade just reminded me of. Now, obviously, first, right off the bat for Orbitals, this is not a normal. This is not like Onimusha, the style of animation. This is like old school anime.
Hurry up!
I think I've seen this.
Are you talking to me? We can definitely find something of use around here.
It's got that 90s vibe, you know? It's got that like Dragon Ball Z animation. Old school Studio Ghibli. Not the animation, not like the game animation, but like the story animation portion.
The store mall was supposed to open next year. Things have changed.
Yeah, see, like this is like a classic 1990s image, I would say, in my personal opinion.
At any moment, it could become fully unstable.
So what's the plan then?
What we need are reactor cassettes to activate the settlement shields.
The reactor cassette!
So that's the prize you're angling for.
Oh, so there's 2D. There's also 2D animation. Interesting. Or 2D side scrolling. Huh. Okay.
Gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go!
Jump! Oh, safe.
Run!
Oh, I love it already. I feel, because this is 2, I feel like me and my wife would have a lot of fun playing this game. I'm going to see if she'd be down. Let me copy that. Send it to her on Discord. Give me a second, guys. Where is she? There she is. Okay. I'm going to hold on to that one. That would be a fun game. We're also looking at other games like Split Fiction and other games like that to play in the future. But this looks like one of them that might be interesting. Although we still have to get a Switch 2, so that's that's kind of difficult. If we don't have a Switch 2, we can't really play this game. Okay, Rayman Legends Retold. So it looks like Rayman Legends was already made. So it's just a retold version. So just an update of graphics maybe.
Can't touch this. Touch this. Can't touch this. Music and so hard, make me say. Blessing me with a man who wanted to have videos. When you know you're down, so no more from the old town.
I didn't realize they could do that. I didn't realize that they could just take a song, make a cover of it, and then just put it into a game. I didn't realize that was a thing. Unless they got permission, obviously. So that's pretty cool. Okay. I'm just curious if it's just a map, if it's just like, oh, we're adding this map, just one map, or if it's like, here's a whole new Rayman Legends for the Switch 2.
Touch this. Oh yeah.
Okay, so it comes out October 1st. Very cool. There's One Piece Grand Gourmet. Fernie says, check out DK Challenge. Okay, let me just go on down. I see Fire Emblem over here. Let me check out One Piece Grand Gourmet first. Pixelated One Piece. So 8-bit vibes. It's giving what Pokemon used to be. You know, what Pokemon, that same vibe, it's giving that. With the sounds and everything.
One Piece Grand Gourmet.
But these characters are not giving Pokemon, for sure. They're giving like a like Harvest Moon vibes.
Here stands a
Dude.
restaurant floating on the sea. Baratier number 2. Hop aboard as a rookie staff member and help the Straw Hat crew run the restaurant.
I mean, it makes sense. It's called Grand Gourmet. I thought it was going to be like, okay, you're going to go exploring. No, it's literally, hey, have some food. Have some food. Be part of the Straw Hat crew. Run the restaurant.
Mix and match ingredients
You know what it's also reminding me of? This is definitely reminding me of like Maple Story-esque kind of vibe.
to develop
Like the way that the pixels are. I'm definitely getting that kind of vibe.
brand new dishes with Sanji.
Yeah, it's not like cooking games are like I have to be in the mood to play a cooking game. It's not my favorite, especially if it's just one player. If I'm playing with people, like Overcooked 2, those kind of games is so fun. Jerry was tired of the Mads. Well, welcome. I'm glad you could be here and glad you could get rid of the Mads. Thank you for the resub with Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. I'm sorry that they were making you mad. Cooking with Sanji. Fantastic. Cook with Sanji. You can cook with, I'm assuming, Luffy. And you can make all of these different dishes, which look amazing. But again, not really into the cooking era. This might be something that you're into, though. For sure. There's Pokemon Pokepia expansion pass. Not really my thing because I'm not into the Pokemon space. If you do want to check out someone who is into the Pokemon space, definitely want to check out Chicken Fit, and I'll put his name here. Chicken Fit. That's what it's called. That's my cousin. He plays some Pokemon. And he plays a lot of Nintendo Switch 2 games as well. Okay, so we'll move on past the Pokemon Pokepia expansion pass. There's a Fire Emblem's Fortune's Weave. I have the Nintendo Switch Online DK Challenge, which we'll watch in a moment. Actually, we'll watch it right now.
The DK Challenge.
DK
barrels
Challenge.
in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2. The limited time DK Challenge event. Take on...
I didn't realize there was challenges. Wait, is it different DK games? Hold on.
Challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo.
Oh, so literally just the challenges. It's not the actual games in its entirety, but just the challenges. Oh, this is very interesting. Hold on. Jerry says he hit Diamond again on Apex after like 3 years of not playing. Insane. Absolutely insane. Still got it, bro. And on PC. Still got it. Crazy. Can you carry me? Can you carry me on Apex?
Classics. By completing them, you can earn and
This looks
enjoy
like
collectible
majority.
digital.
This looks like majority. It looks like it might just be around the like Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance era. Although I'm curious to see if they'll have like a DK64.
Challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges.
Makes sense. Wait. I'm sorry. I haven't played Donkey Kong Bonanza and I haven't actually seen a lot of gameplay. But did he just turn into a zebra?
Try out challenges.
So he's Donkey Kong right now. And then turns into a zebra. I don't think that's how animals work, but okay.
Try out ones geared for beginners. Or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch.
Oh, speaking of which, by the way, yeah, for sure, I'll let you know when I hop on. 100%. I'm like, hey, Jerry, I'm streaming it right now. I'm playing Apex. Can you help me get to Diamond? You know, I don't think I've ever actually hit Diamond on Apex because it just got so, the lobbies just got so sweaty, and I'm really bad as an Apex player. So I think actually you'd get very frustrated. I think you might rage quit. Like after the third game of losing, you're like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm good. Anyway, coming back to it. The the DK challenge reminded me that I went to Universal Studios and went to Epic Universe, went on this ride, and I'm not big on roller coaster ride, and that was nice. That was a good start to like the day because I think that was the first ride that we rode.
Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection.
Yeah, I don't see any
DK
Donkey Kong.
Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today.
Very cool. So it's really cool to me that they're like, you know what, kids are gonna probably be at home, probably playing games. Let's just give them stuff to do during the summer. So then they made this. That's pretty cool. Oh, why? Whoa, hold on. Super Mario Bros. Why does this look like Donkey Kong 64? Why is this what Donkey Kong Bonanza looks like? Fernie, can you confirm? Is this what DK Bonanza normally looks like? Or is this a DLC?
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy
Wait, is it a run?
outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist.
Wait, is it also is the terrain destructible? Can you just destroy the terrain like that? In general?
This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later today.
Okay, that one was pretty cool, but again, I don't play Donkey Kong Bonanza, so I'm not too fascinated with that. I need to know the game at least. Let's see, we got Jujutsu Kaisen, which if you're into anime, that might be for you. Let's just take a quick peek at it, see what's up.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors. The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm gonna just say right now, how come it is that we have gone from 3D to like being able to make it look as realistic as possible, and then it's like reverting back to the 64 era, the Nintendo 64, to the original Nintendo. Why does it look like it's coming back to it? Like this one, the Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble, looks like I could have played this on a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance. Or I don't even think the Nintendo 64 would have had games like this because they were working on like 3D stuff. So this is definitely giving that kind of era of Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. You know what I mean?
And Rumble Survivathon casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online.
8 players, okay. Giving that kind of vibe. If you guys like that kind of game, that might be for you. This is called Lords of the Fallen. This is an announcement. Okay, likely mature. Okay, moving on. Liza P, Violence and Blood. I just also want to say that many times when I've played Nintendo games, it was mostly for like E for everyone, teens. Now it's like mature. Like most of the stuff that we've seen today is mostly mature on the Switch too. That's very interesting to me. Very interesting. This is Liza P, Complete Edition. I've never played Liza P. Looks like it's a tragic story.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, That boss. I've seen that boss. Probably Liza P actually. As in the game. That's a very interesting boss from what I remember. Yeah, okay. But Liza P, I don't really know the story too much. Maybe that would be a good game to get into for the summer if you guys are into that. Also, although it seems like, let's just check. It's available August 6th. So, never mind. There's Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition DMC. So, there's that. I'll skip over that. I'm not too deep into that. There's a Xenoblade Chronicles, which I know people really like as well. But let's talk about the Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Welcome
The
to
vibes we
Woohoo
want.
Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes.
We can play tennis. I do like
Aim for
table
the
tennis.
center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis.
So okay, first things first. How many of you have played? How many of you have played tennis? Like the Wii Sports Tennis. This was probably one of my favorite Wii Sports games to play. The reason for it was because when I play, I just go, and then I'd beat my opponent half the time because I just go like this. This one looks like it's a little bit more intuitive. It looks like it'll actually follow your movements, but also the boxing looks really good.
The knockout in boxing.
Looks a little bit,
Make
yeah, again,
quick
looks
shots to keep
looks a little bit more intuitive there.
your opponent on their toes. In table tennis.
The quick motions on table tennis, it really looks like it follows through instead of like you hitting it and it gives you like a kind of a not exactly accurate response. Boxing was your favorite for Wii Sports. I definitely liked boxing with some of my friends because one of my friends was really into martial arts. So when we would play boxing, when we would play Wii boxing, he would go like all in. He'd be like, he'd be like giving his all, and I'd just be standing there like, and then I just dodge like this. I would hold it like this, and then move it. Dude, I'd beat him most of the time, but it was just an interesting time.
Aim for the center
Interesting sport, interesting sport to play on the Wii.
of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump
Oh, we got volleyball too?
and spike.
Spike
in
it.
Volleyball. Roll
I wonder if people will actually jump to spike though. I think that'd be kind of cool because you're just standing there. You see the example there of the girl just standing and hitting it. I feel like people are gonna jump just for the hype,
Hold the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big.
Oh, it froze.
Ball straight or give it a spin to strike big. In bowling. Dribble
Oh, you got basketball
pass,
too.
and shoot to score in basketball.
Okay.
Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf.
Okay, so just being honest, I'm really bad with golf. I think I could do this one though. I think I could probably do this one. This one wouldn't be that bad. I could probably do this. I'd be okay with this.
Battle with one thumb
I'm sorry, what? Thumb wrestling?
to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling.
We have thumb wrestling? We have thumb wrestling. We have thumb wrestling for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. What? Okay, well, all right. I guess that's a sport. Well, we'll call it a sport. Rice Cooper says, I wonder if they're going to add the hidden fruits for Usher. I wonder if they will. I guess we'll have to find out later. How will you dribble in basketball? I think what's happening is you're moving the stick, but you're also hitting the ball, like moving the Joy-Con up and down.
Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising.
Okay.
Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane. Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character.
Me character, nice. Okay, so all of this, that's fantastic. Fireblaze, welcome to the stream. Yes, I remember the days of professional thumb wrestling. Good times indeed. Olympics, right? You were in the Olympics for professional thumb wrestling. That was you. I remember you won in 2010. Yeah, exactly. I remember. I was there. It was like what, it was part of the Winter Olympics, I think, and then they had that portion for the thumb wrestling, and it was like really close. Yeah, I remember that. So boxing, fantastic. Thumb wrestling,
Enjoy
basketball,
playing all kinds of sports
bowling.
on
Bowling outside.
Nintendo
Cool.
Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, yeah, definitely. If I had a Nintendo Switch, I would definitely bring this to like church events, to young adult events, just so that we could play the Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Because I think this would be definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, and that's right. You always got to remember your fans. Always got to remember the fans. Fernie, you being his coach, like that was amazing. That was super key. Like if you weren't his coach, he definitely wouldn't have gotten the grip strength to defeat his opponents, and strengthening his thumbs the way that you did. Like your routines were pretty amazing. The exercises you had him doing, he was sweating, man. And it wasn't just him sweating, but his thumb was sweating. Both thumbs were sweating. So that was pretty awesome. Like I love the fact that together you guys did amazing. Accomplished Olympics, got the gold. Like that's mind-blowing. Truly awe-inspiring. Like we should be having Chariots of Fire playing right now. Like that's whew. Now, Rice Cooper also said, are they going to add the legendary mat? I don't think I know what you're talking about. What do you mean mat? What do you mean legendary mat? I'm not 100% on that. Also, Rice Cooper, you played RuneScape, right? Apparently they have RuneScape Dragon Wilds over here. Let's take a look at it.
Survive a land ruled by dragons.
The
world of RuneScape
world
comes to
of
Nintendo Switch 2.
Hold on, I want to try sounding like this guy.
The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
The world of RuneScape comes
The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic.
Okay, guys, I don't know. I don't know why I don't know about Matt. You guys got to send me a link. You got to send me a YouTube link on the Discord. Like I don't know about Matt from Wii. You guys got to send me got to give me info. I don't know what I'm missing.
And uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic.
I don't know if you guys ever played the game called Muck. It's a free game, but it's giving like high poly thought out muck is what it's giving. Basically, we should play muck sometime and see if we can finish it. But yeah, this is definitely one of those. It feels the same as RuneScape before, just like definitely higher grade. Right, Skipper? Would you agree?
To gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits.
Okay, anyway. Let's continue on. Let's take a look at the Star Fox Nintendo Direct June 9, 2026. There's apparently a free demo. So, and apparently I've been living under a rock because there has been more than one trailer for Star Fox over the past few months, and I had no idea. It has been very busy with work, so I do apologize. That's probably why I didn't see a lot of the trailers. But man, yeah, apparently I took a look at the YouTube page of Nintendo of America, and I saw like list of videos for just Star Fox, and I was like, oh, what have I missed? So I didn't get to see those yet, but let's take a look at Star Fox Nintendo Direct.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Okay, first of all, for those of you that played Star Fox 64, how do you feel about his appearance? Classic.
Blast off
Yes.
for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Oh yeah.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy.
Oh, it looks good.
Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th.
June 25th. That's pretty close.
A free demo that includes a tutorial, and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, here's my one issue. Okay, here's one of my issues with games like this. This is Star Fox, and obviously it's not called Nintendo 64 because it's not on the Nintendo 64. It's on the Switch 2, so it doesn't need the 64. But it's literally the same game, just updated. So they updated the polys, but it's basically the same game, one for one, just updated the graphics. My concern with this, for those of you that have played it on the Nintendo 64, is that right now what Nintendo is doing is they're playing off of nostalgia. So they're playing off of like, oh, these people have played it before, and so because they've played it before, then we can just say, hey, you should, you remember those great times when you were a little kid and you were playing Star Fox 64? Well, we have for you now, and it's updated, so you should totally buy it. And so they're playing off of nostalgia, and that can only take you so far. I don't think it's a good idea to rest on the laurels, kind of, so to speak. I don't think it's a good idea to sit there like that. I definitely think they need some new IPs, which it looks like there's a few, or I just haven't seen much of games lately because I've been playing Pragmata and all of that, and it's been busy with work. So maybe I've missed a few things, but I am glad for Star Fox, but I think there needs to be maybe even more to the story than just a one for one on the story. You know what I mean? Just an exact copy and paste from the Star Fox 64 to this one. Yeah, because like if I wanted to play Star Fox 64, I would just want it updated a little bit, and then as long as it can run, then I'm gonna keep the same thing. But to make a whole different game, just so that, or not a whole different game, but like on a whole different system, updated for that system, I don't know about that. GB says, basically for anyone who does know who Matt is, he's basically the toughest guy to deal with in Wii Sport. You know what? I probably haven't played enough Wii Sport. I've only played with friends. So I never played like the solo. Is it a solo thing? Like, is Matt in the solo portion of the game? or a single player portion of the game. That might be why. I don't remember Matt to be honest with you. Okay, so Star Fox 64, great, fantastic, but again, they're playing off of nostalgia. Definitely need to work on that. There's Final Fantasy Resonance here. Let's take a look at this announcement trailer. It's 2 minutes.
The first Final Fantasy in HD 2D. Final Fantasy returns to its roots with cinematic pixel art in a classic tale of crystals with a new twist. Final Fantasy Resonance.
Okay, is this a brand new Final Fantasy?
Mysterious warrior driven by revenge and shrouded in darkness seeks to shatter the 8 crystals that sustain this world.
Okay, so pixel art I'm seeing the shadows and it's reminding me of Paper Mario. But also this kind of gameplay reminds me of I don't know if you've heard of the game Golden Sun. It's giving me that kind of vibe. See, when I saw this, I asked the same question. Yeah, it does look good. Yeah. Also, the Rice Cooper saying pixel graphics in 4K resolution. That is kind of funny. That's kind of ironic that you have all of this power and you have a pixel game in 4K resolution. It's kind of goofy.
As a knight of the realm, you set out on a journey.
This is definitely giving old school Final Fantasy. I'm assuming, again, they're playing off of the vibe of nostalgia. So it's like, oh, pixel vibes. Or even just if people who really like 8-bit vibes. I think that's what they're going for here.
Protect the crystals. Encounter allies bound by a shared fate. Explore fantastic lands.
Whoa, hold on. Wait, it just it went from like 8-bit and then suddenly like high graphics. What just happened?
And overcome countless perils along the way.
Dude, look at that guy. That guy definitely goes to the gym. Look at him. If that's not Goliath, I don't know what is, man. Look how big he is compared to the rest of this party. This party is tiny compared to him. Literal ants compared to this gym rat. Dude, Iron Golem. Insane. Oh, Fireblaze. You played Golden Sun? Oh, dude. I've again, going back to my childhood, I only played Golden Sun because of my cousin was playing it, and I borrowed it for like a few weeks, I think, and I don't think I finished it, but it was pretty amazing. It was a pretty fun game. So Golden Sun, I remember playing on one of his save files, and he just sends a meteor shower or something, and I was like, I love this game. This is amazing. Like, I know it's 8-bit, but it's pretty amazing. Freddie says, I think it's the old one, but better graphics. Okay, so same vibe. Final Fantasy, probably same story. Again, updating. So again, like I said, it's just like nostalgia. They're playing off of nostalgia, which again, not necessarily a bad thing, but it seems like they're relying on it too much. King OG.
Uncover the secrets of the past as you discover the truth of this world. Summon new strength from outside.
Yeah, okay, so all of this. Well, hold on. See, I don't understand. It goes like 8-bit and then it goes high def, 4K. Look at this horse that has details on its hooves. You can see every portion, every detail. Look at the color of its hair. You can see individual hairs. And then it goes back to that. I'm curious to know if that's just the animation portion, like the storyline like cinematics, if those are just the cinematics, and then this, what we're seeing right now, is actually part of the gameplay.
Final Fantasy Resonance, coming October 22nd, 2026.
Okay. See?
Heroes resonate across worlds.
What? I'm getting so confused. It's like, it goes from this pixelated style, pixel art style, and then suddenly high definition. I'm so confused. All right, moving on. Deltarune. I don't know much about Deltarune. Ooh, Minecraft. Guys, look, Minecraft. There's Minecraft over here. Huh. Okay, this is definitely a vibe. If you like Deltarune, definitely check that out. We have Minecraft. I don't know exactly why Minecraft would be on the Nintendo Direct, because we have Minecraft in the Switch, so I'm assuming that Switch 2 would also have Minecraft and it wouldn't be too different. I don't understand why Minecraft would be so different. Fireblaze says Toby Fox cooking with the music again. I absolutely love this music. The horns, the trumpets. Chef's kiss, man. That's amazing.
Create, explore,
like always.
Survive.
What's so different? What is so different?
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way.
Okay, so what I'm assuming he means when he says a dedicated Minecraft version is that there's no... like, they could have played it on the Switch version, but the Switch 2 version will be optimized specifically for, obviously, the Nintendo Switch 2. Fireblaze says he is the creator of Undertale and Deltarune, as well as most of the music. Amazing. You know, Toby Fox, an OG, an absolutely legend.
Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals.
Vibrant visuals, huh?
And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects.
Okay, so shaders.
Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can
nice.
pick up right where you left off.
Okay.
What will you create next?
Cool. All right, moving on. Moving on. Partner Spotlight Sizzle Reel. What does that mean? What's going on here? What do we got? Interesting gameplay. What is that? Still the same game. Warhammer 40K Space Marine, available holiday 2026. Wait, hold on. Wasn't this game on PC? I'm assuming this just came out on PC a while ago. Just came out on PC a while ago? Came out on PC a while ago. Looks like horror-esque. DayZ, okay. So classic. I don't know if you've ever played DayZ, but it's pretty fun game. Metal Gear Solid: The Master Collection, Volume 2. Oh wait, this was also available a while ago, so it's just getting its Nintendo Switch 2 port, I'm assuming. Tales of Eternia Remastered. Okay. Anything else interesting? SnowRunner, fitness, boxing. Okay, not really interested in that. Everbloom. It's like if Minecraft had a more structured RPG environment, maybe? Snake! Final Fantasy 14 Online. Blaze, do you... Wait, hold on. Do you play Final Fantasy 14? Oh, dude. That was pretty cool. Yes, you do? Nice. So Final Fantasy 14. How often do you play it? Out of curiosity. Oh, wait. Hold on, guys. I didn't update my my lights. There, that's better. But for me. Okay. Now we have Kingdom Hearts 3 or Kingdom Hearts Collection 1, 2, and 3. Announcement. 25th anniversary. Experience the Kingdom Hearts series in this Ultimate Collection. For those of you that have played Kingdom Hearts, I'm just out of curiosity. Which one is your favorite so far? 1, 2, or 3? Out of those 3, because there's more. But out of 1, 2, and 3, which one is your favorite? Classic. I think that was 3. Yes, that's 3. Ba-da-da-da-da. Story of light and darkness.
If the world is made of light and darkness.
Darkness! The true darkness! All you have to do is look inside. And that's where you'll find your light.
Epic.
Supreme darkness!
I know now, without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts is light.
This music is making me feel a certain way. Oh, I kind of want to play Kingdom Hearts. Maybe I should play that for the stream. But it says, because of work, not as much, but a bunch of friends hopped back on for new raids and to catch up for a new expansion announced. Correction, I started playing a bit more again because my friends hopped back in. Nice. Work makes it tough. 100%. Yeah, I would love to play Final Fantasy 14 one of these days. Maybe maybe when we get through Pragmata and Sifu and Warframe. I got quite the backlog. But yes, if I ever do play, we definitely got to play together.
I hope we can always be just like this forever.
Oh man, the feels.
I will tell you what your friend needs right now. He needs you to believe.
Although my heart may be weak, it's grown with each new experience.
Oh.
And it's found a home with all the friends I've made.
My friends, they are my power.
Don't ever forget, wherever you go, I'm always with you.
Oh my goodness. Ah. Oh. Wait, hold on. Wait, whoa, hold on. I gotta read the fine print. It says the Nintendo Switch version only includes KH 1.5 and 2.5. What does that mean? Does that mean Kingdom Hearts, like if you get the expansion pack for the Nintendo Switch, you would only get 1.5 and 2.5? Is that what they mean? And then if you have the Switch 2, you would get 1, 2, 3, as well as 1.5, 2.5, all of that. Love KH, man. Love it. It's so amazing. Fine, I guess I'll buy another KH remaster for the third time. But also, Kingdom Hearts 4, we haven't seen any trailers until today. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, the reason why you see this line here, where it shows that it looks like I've already watched it, is because I said, hey, babe, we were on the way to work. I said, hey, babe, I know your phone's plugged in, so the kids are listening to music, but here's my headphones. Watch this. Let me know what you think. And so she watched it. That's why it's all watched all the way through already. But here we go. This is the part that I've been waiting for. Aside from the Ocarina of Time, which we'll get into. Also, looks like there's Star Fox stuff, which we won't really take a look at. I definitely want to take a look at Kingdom Hearts 4 and then the Ocarina of Time. I just want to see what that looks like. So I want to get that portion. She said to me when she watched the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, she said, I feel like I only got a smackle of what happened of information. So I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what to expect now. So we're gonna take a look at it, and we're gonna talk about it. We'll see what happens. Kingdom Hearts 4. Here we go. Hey, babe. Do you want to watch it with me again? You do. Oh, okay, never mind then. I was gonna ask if she wanted to be on camera with me, but she can just watch my reaction, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, I'm looking for Easter eggs right now. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Maybe that the cars aren't exactly straight. Can I also just say, as soon as I was scrolling, because I was like, oh, the Nintendo Direct came out. Let's see what kind of games they have. Anything interesting. So I'm scrolling through, and as soon as I saw the Kingdom Hearts 4, I was like, babe. I call her. I'm like on my way back to her, and I'm like, you would not believe what I'm about to send you. And she's like, should I be nervous? I'm like, well, here, just watch this. And she's like, what am I about to? And I hear her go, so it was like a shock, because again, we haven't seen any trailers for about 4 years. We haven't seen anything on the Kingdom Hearts 4. Now I'm going to get into why they released a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer now in a little bit, but let's go through this trailer real quick. I think we saw this already. Not in this trailer, obviously, but in another trailer. Okay, that was new. We had Riku there. We have these people that I don't remember seeing. Yeah, I don't know who those people are. Yeah, a little bit of gameplay. New gameplay. Chains. Interesting combat mechanics. Did he get a new power? One of them I definitely know. One of them I know. See, the thing is, my memory is not the best. I'm going to have to review and try to remember them. Oh! I forgot his name. We have to come back to that. No way. Is that it? No way. No way, that's it? It says available at launch on Nintendo Switch 2. So probably as soon as it launches, it's going to be available on the Nintendo Switch. However, I do want to say, does that mean like at launch it won't be available anywhere else? It'll just be available on the Nintendo Switch 2. Like if I wanted to play it on PC or if I wanted to play it on PS5, it won't be available at launch. Like, Blue Berserk. This doesn't look like Tokyo. Also, I do want to say that looks like a special, right? That looks like a special. They're not using like the Disney themed like they did with Kingdom Hearts 3. With KH3, they're not doing the like the rides or like themed with Disney. So that's interesting there. Oh man. He like opens a... Dude, what is going on? What is going on? That is not... My wife just texted me. Do you see why I said half a smack roll? Yeah, they don't give you much on this. They definitely don't give you much on this. Oh. Like they give you a taste. You know what my wife said? Hold on. I gotta tell you what my wife said. So we talked about it and she was like, it feels like they gave me half a smack roll. It's like they dipped their finger into Kingdom Hearts 4, added a little bit of water and just dropped that on our tongue. And I was like, are you referencing something right now? This feels very biblical. So yeah, this is definitely not much, but I really hope that we're going to not be waiting 10 years because holy cow, Fireblaze, I do not want to be waiting for that long to play this game. My kids will probably have played through all Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3 by that time. And everything in between. Probably. So 100% it needs to happen sooner than later. Maybe in the next year or so. But again, I don't want them to rush and make it a mess. You know what I mean? Because many times it's like, oh, we want more stuff. But they don't develop the quality. It's just the quantity. It's like, boom, here, mass produced. And then the story is lacking. You know what I mean? So I don't want that for 4. 100%. I don't want that for 4. This definitely needs to be developed even more so. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Let's see about this remake.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule.
I like this narration
by
already.
Beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree.
Can I also just say that they're really playing you? They're really, really playing you with the ocarina. They're really playing you with the ocarina, like building the hype. They're doing a really good job with the building of hype. Oh shoot, hold on.
Tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
Question, what do you think? Do you think Link is going to say stuff? Like he's actually going to speak? Is he going to have a voice? Instead of the ha!
However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Okay, first of all, first impressions. This is giving me I don't know if you guys ever played it, but there was a game, I think it was The Hobbit on GameCube. And so Frodo was supposed to go on an adventure. And it's giving that kind of vibe. First impression. I'm not 100% not 100% what's going to happen next, but just the first impression of seeing this clip. The first portion with the narration, I love the sounds, I love the music, love the way that they presented it with the ocarina, even with the narrator, the voice, beautiful. But this visual is giving me, it feels a little bit lacking. But again, first impression. There's no way that's it. There's no way that's it. It was literally just narration. And then like, oh, look, the Triforce of Courage on Link's hand. There's no way that's it. Are you kidding me? Also, wait, hold on. Fernie, I need you to clarify because you know a little bit more of the Zelda lore and the Legend of Zelda lore. But isn't the Courage of Triforce... Like, is Link supposed to have it right at the outset of the game? Like, isn't he supposed to earn it, or the Courage of Triforce given to him later, like when he takes the sword out of the stone? Like, is that not supposed to happen, or is it like immediate? As soon as he's born, he has the Triforce of Courage? Because that's a little confusing there. There's no way. What do you mean? What do you mean that's it? Although it's pretty cool that it's coming in 2026. But what do you mean? Oh, that's definitely a definite teaser for sure. Now, I don't really want to get into these portions of the single player stuff and all that. Don't really need to get... Oh, I guess that's what Nintendo Treehouse is for. But yeah, we don't really need to get into that. Just wanted to see what kind of games we had and all that. Okay. There's so much. There's so much that Nintendo is giving out. 14 on Final Fantasy 14. We have Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3. We have this Rhythm Heaven groove, kind of fun. You got that Orbitals vibe, Rayman, Legends Retold, all of those different things. Again, Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out. That's pretty amazing. The fact that Kingdom Hearts 4 in 4 years finally came out with it on the Nintendo Switch 2 was the first trailer on the Nintendo Direct. It pretty mind-blowing. That's pretty amazing. And then Deltarune, obviously Deltarune, Nintendo Direct there. Pretty epic. And then Legend of Zelda as well as Star Fox. Pretty good. Fernie says talking about Link. He's supposed to have when he takes the Master Sword, if I remember correctly. Okay. Huh. I don't know what they mean by that. Maybe they're changing the lore here of the Ocarina of Time. Again, it's a remake, so maybe they're changing. I don't think they would change the canon, but maybe they're just clearing some stuff. I don't know. I don't exactly know. I don't know. But looks like we are going to be eating quite well today. Quite well indeed. All right, so that's cool. I love that. I don't think I have a lot of time left. Yeah, I only have a few minutes. What should I do for the last few minutes of my stream? What should we do, chat? I'm trying to think about what we should do. We could maybe... What we probably should do. Should probably do the Wordle of the Day. Let's do that first. Put this away. What should I do now? Buy the Switch 2. Fernie, if I get enough subs, I will buy a Switch 2. That's what I'll say. If I get enough money, if I get enough subs, enough Patreon moolah, get enough in the bag, then I will get a Switch 2. I definitely want to get a Switch 2 now with all of these games coming out, but I definitely need to build up to that. If I do the world, I feel like it's gonna ruin the vibe that we have right now. It's a fun vibe. Again, a lot of good things came out. I'm definitely looking forward to getting more into the lore of Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm looking forward to seeing how Star Fox takes off as a nostalgia piece, as well as Ocarina of Time, because again, I don't know much about the gameplay with Ocarina of Time, the remake, but it looks pretty good. I really like the narration and I love the music. There's that. But yeah, that's something I need to check out for sure. Lots of good things. I gotta catch up. Gotta finish these games, man. Gotta catch up with my backlog so that I can be free to play some of these games. So finish this and then maybe move on from there. All right, everyone. With that being said, I think I'll just end the stream here. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Possibly, no, we will stream again tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Claws of Burke and continuing that section, and then we'll go from there. Engine 4 graphics for Zelda, probably. I think so. Yeah, the graphics look really good. I think they need to be careful because sometimes companies will just update something, update the graphics to make it look better, less low poly, and that's it. They'll just be like, "Oh yeah, that's enough." They won't work on anything else, just that. And it's important, as I'm learning from photography, video, and everything else, the story is more important than the aesthetics, more important than tools you have, more important than the graphics updated, whether or not you have 4K. I was just thinking about cameras the other day because we need to update a few of our cameras for the photography and video. You could have the best camera in the world, but the lousiest story, and it's not going to do you any good. But you could have some really cheap camera, low budget, make a great movie because it has a great storyline, and it's going to pop off because of the story, because people will resonate with the story. So if Nintendo wants this to succeed, yes, connect with the nostalgia piece, but also connect with the people's why. Connect with the storyline. And that's why Kingdom Hearts does so well. That's why Kingdom Hearts pops off, because it's a struggle between light and dark. It's a struggle between like those who are wanting to do the right thing, but there's stuff in their way. And so that's why Kingdom Hearts takes off, because it resonates with a lot of people. Welcome back, Darius. We are about to log off. But I did want to say that I've enjoyed reviewing and enjoyed reacting to the Nintendo Direct. If you have anything for me to react to, definitely send it to me. I'm going to try to do a try not to laugh in July. Not this month. There's just so many things going on this month. It's going to be so chaotic for me, for work and all that. But definitely in July, we'll definitely talk about it once it gets closer. Now, I need you to do me a favor as well. I want to see if we can get to 150 followers by the end of this month. Not this month, sorry. 150 followers by the end of this month, that'd be great. But if we can get to 150 followers by the end of this summer, and we could have about 20 people watching on a consistent basis, that would be amazing. That would help me out. That would help me to continue making more content. Tells me that people want to watch. So if you can help me out, that'd be amazing. If not, totally cool. I'm happy that you're here. It's always a great time when there's more people here, like you guys. Thank you for being consistent. Fernie, thank you for the 50 stream. You are amazing. And Darius also, King Darius. Thank you for the consistent follow. All right, everyone. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Peace out.